I've studied with many different wonderful teachers. Amongst them were Gladys Tantagwidian, whose brother Harold was the last chief of the Mohicans. Gladys has written many books about herbal healing, and that's mainly what I studied with her. Plants and the medicinal qualities of plants, and that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. In other words, if you use 3 plants that have the same medicinal qualities to fight some kind of infection or ailment, they will work better than just taking one at a time, 3 different times. They have chemicals in them that work in harmony with the chemicals in the other plants to make a stronger medicine. I also had a wonderful pipe teacher who taught me the ways of the sacred pipe. And if you'd like to learn more about that, you can join me on Patreon, but it's really not proper for me to share this with the general public. So I can share it better with people who are interested over on that platform. The pipe is a very special tool. Some say it's an alchemical tool for prayers and for manifesting the reality you really want in life, and for finding out what that reality might really be. I've also gone to Hawaii many times, not only on retreats with medicine teachers, but to actually learn from the Hawaiians there themselves. I studied with a woman there who was a kahuna. She knew the ancient art of Huna. Huna is so old that people don't really know where it came from, and there's a lot of similarities between Huna and some of the teachings in Egypt. Our scientists are just now discovering the power of controlling our brain waves, brainwave manipulation. And this is just what the kahunas were doing. They just didn't have machines to measure the brain waves. But what they were doing is exactly what we are finding out now is a very powerful way to access the subconscious and manifest the future we want. As you can probably tell, my main interest is being able to control the mind, to be able to be the best person we can possibly be, to be able to control our emotions, and to be able to focus our desires and our energy. There are studies that have been done that show some people can do what might be considered miraculous, like slowing their breathing or being able to withstand extreme temperatures. And they really haven't figured out precisely, scientifically, how these people do this. But when you look at what they are doing, the techniques that they are using, it's very much what I've been taught from the kahunas and the medicine men and women. This is why I'm so interested, not because I want to withstand extreme temperatures, but because I want to be able to control my body as best I can and my mind in order to be the best person I can be. The highlight of all of these studies was my ability to participate in the most sacred ceremony, Sundance. And that's coming up. It comes up every year in the summer. It's a week-long ceremony. It takes 4 days to be purified. The dance itself lasts several days and nights, and it's very grueling on the body. It's a sacrifice for the well-being of the people and the earth. While not all tribes practice the same exact rituals, the sun dance sometimes involves piercing the skin of male dancers and small flesh offerings from the women dancers. It's a powerful ceremony for renewal and healing. Dancers stay in lanes like spokes on a wheel in the dance arbor and dance to a central tree and then back again. And they do this again and again, day after day. As they approach the tree, they blow an eagle bone whistle. The ceremony is very spiritual, and it's a physical test. This is usually only done by the strongest and most able-bodied. Through the years, what used to be a plains tradition has now spread across the country, and now this is something that is pretty much intertribal. I participated in a Sundance right outside the Navajo reservation, and I participated in another Sundance in southern Indiana, which was the only Sundance on the east of the Mississippi River at the time. Nowadays, it might be a little bit different, but there are Sundances all over Canada and the United States. This is not something that's open to the public. This is not something to go watch. It's not an entertainment spectacle. This is a very solemn ceremony, and I am quite honored and thankful that I was able to participate multiple times in it. I'm proud to say that I was a Sundancer.